Well, guys, illegal aliens got some bad news today from Governor Ron DeSantis, folks. If they thought that Alligator Alcatraz was going to be the only detention facility in the state of Florida, they were gravely mistaken. Now, I believe I've actually talked a little bit about this. DeSantis actually was floating the idea that there could actually be a second Alligator Alcatraz. Well, guess what, folks? It's happening. It is happening, man. Illegal aliens are not going to like this. They're already freaking out about Alligator Alcatraz. Those illegal aliens and their hardened criminals, man, they're saying that they're suffering. The conditions are inhumane. They're all lying, by the way. They're lying. They just want to remain here in this country and cause chaos and destruction. President Trump, Ron DeSantis, they said, no, you're going to go. We're going to send you back. And in some cases, you may end up in a place you really don't want to be, like South Sudan, maybe even CCOT in El Salvador. Yes, the worst of the worst, for the most part, are at Alligator Alcatraz. Well, Ron DeSantis is going to accommodate even more illegal aliens at a new facility dubbed Deportation Depot. Yeah. Illegal aliens and the left, man, they're not winning this thing. There was some woke judge, man, that actually stopped the expansion of Alligator Alcatraz over eco concerns. I believe that's just BS right there. I really, really do. We need more Alligator Alcatrazes across this country. Every red state should construct at least one. That would greatly help out with the mass deportations. Actually, really, they should do two. We need to get these people out of here, man, and fast. I mean, these people are dangerous and violent, man. We don't want any of these gang members in our country, mainly thanks to Beijing Biden. That's the reason why they were actually here, or its handlers anyway. Well, we got a clip here from Ron DeSantis, man, announcing Deportation Depot. And guess who is super triggered by this, man, playing the race card? BLM. Yeah, BLM. And they're getting like no engagement whatsoever, man. Their organization is dead. Completely dead. But let's go ahead and get into this, guys. Here we go. Right over here on ABC News, DeSantis announces second immigration detention facility dubbed Deportation Depot in Florida. The announcement comes after the opening of the Alligator Alcatraz facility. Boy, I got to tell you, man, Ron DeSantis moves fast. He moves fast. I do believe he is a contender, man, for the presidency in 2028. No doubt about it. Even though he ran a horrible campaign in 2024. He should have never ran. But as a governor, man, this man is excellent. Let's go ahead and watch this clip, guys. Here we go.
Here to announce today that we are authorizing and will be soon opening this new illegal immigration detention, processing, and deportation facility here in North Florida. We are calling this the Deportation Depot. It is going to be located here at Baker Correctional Institute. And again, the reason of this is not to just house people indefinitely. We want to process, stage, and then return illegal aliens to their home country. That is the name of the game. And that's what we do in Florida. We know that this is an important national priority, not only of President Trump, but of the American people. Of all the issues in the election, I can tell you this immigration and border issue was either the top or right near the top on all people's minds. And so we have identified this location. It'll be able to hold more than 1,300 illegal alien detainees. You will have the same services that you have at Alligator Alcatraz. Costs will be reimbursed by our federal partners. And as I mentioned, Lake City Airport's just right down the road. It's 15 minutes away. This is something that the Division of Emergency Management worked very quickly on. this will be operational soon. It's not going to take forever, but we're also not rushing to do it right this day. They're doing what they need to do to get it done in all deliberate speed.
Yeah, so you saw that right there. I'm anticipating, guys, that this facility is probably going to be open within a few months. I really do believe that, guys. It's going to be open in a few months. Ron DeSantis, man, is not playing games. He's getting things done. And I really do wish, man, that other red states would step up to the plate. My home state of Texas, man, we need an Alligator Alcatraz. Come on. What are you waiting on? I know we got the redistricting thing going on right now, but still, we need an Alligator Alcatraz right out here in Texas. I mean, we're right next to the border. Florida, they're not next to the border. They're surrounded by the Gulf of America and the Pacific Ocean, the Caribbean Sea. Come on, Texas. Don't let me down. But guess what? Black Lives Matter, or Black Lives Marches, they're triggered by this, man. They are triggered by this. They get no engagement whatsoever, guys. Look at this. This is what they posted. Only a racist fascist grins while cutting the ribbon on a new concentration camp and has the audacity to call it a deportation depot. Abolish ICE, abolish the prison to deportation pipeline. BLM is getting no traction whatsoever, man. I mean, they're just dead, man. They're just dead. BLM is a dead organization, folks. A dead organization. I mean, like no interaction. None. Anything they put up, man, seems like they're not getting much interaction, especially on this Ron DeSantis thing right here. No interaction. And by the way, I saw this too, man. Now that President Trump has federalized Washington, D.C., which it should already have been, by the way. Did you guys know that D.C. was a sanctuary city? I didn't know that. How in the world is a federal district a sanctuary city? How in the world was that allowed to happen, man? See, Congressman needs to take back over Washington, D.C. But Congressman just seems to be too lazy to do their jobs. Look at this. Sanctuary no more. Trump's federal takeover in Washington, D.C. leads to police working with ICE agents. I'm astonished, man, that a federal district, our nation's capital, was a sanctuary city. Now, granted, man, Democrats were allowed to run it, so I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. But how does Congress allow D.C. to be a sanctuary city? Look at this. Washington, D.C., a longtime sanctuary jurisdiction, will now cooperate with ICE in several ways just days after President Donald Trump took federal control of the city's Metropolitan Police Department to fight violent crime. This week, Trump invoked Section 740 of the District of Columbia Home Rule Act to take control of MPD and activate the National Guard to tackle growing violent crime and rising murder rate in the nation's capital. On Thursday, border czar Tom Homan suggested to Fox News that D.C. would no longer impose its sanctuary city policies under federal control. Policies that have prevented MPD from turning over criminal illegal aliens to ICE agents. Congress, you must take back the city. You got to take it back completely. No way in the world should Washington, D.C. ever have been a sanctuary city. But this is what Tom Homan had to say. Quote, I think D.C. under federal control is not going to be a sanctuary city. We're working with the police hand in hand, and when we encounter a criminal, illegal alien, they will be turned over to ICE. And that's the way it should be. Indeed, Police Chief Pamela Smith issued a memo on Thursday whereby MPD officers can share information with ICE on illegal aliens not in DC custody, and provide transportation for ICE agents and detain illegal aliens. Well, guess what, man? They should also be able to just go into the jails anyway, any jail, and detain these people. They really should. But look here, it says, still the memo makes clear that MPD officers are prohibited from holding criminal illegal aliens in DC jail so that ICE agents can take custody. Okay. So they're going to be prohibited from holding criminal illegal aliens in the jail. Okay, so they're going to have to turn them over to ICE. Yeah. Kind of sad, man, that Washington, D.C. was a sanctuary city. I believe, man, that the Trump administration should not let Washington, D.C. back into the hand of the Democrats. I mean, it's a federal jurisdiction. Trump should take over Washington, D.C. for the duration of his presidency. And whoever's the next president, hopefully, is a Republican, they take control of Washington, D.C. the whole time. D.C. needs to go back to the federal government because it's a federal district. And Congress has failed Washington, D.C. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.